Farm Radio. I'm J.R. Gully in for Larry Marble for the next couple of weeks. Larry is on a well-deserved vacation. Welcome to the program today. It's brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin and on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. Corn futures were down for a time but managed to close higher yesterday, with the old crop July up 3 and the new crop December up 8. USDA reported that the corn crop is now 22% planted compared to the 5-year average of 50%. Thursday, USDA will release their latest crop production and supply and demand reports, and while the government is historically conservative and slow to change numbers quickly, conditions are such that this report could hold any number of surprises. Andersons are now closed for milo trucks in Houston, while Cargill is limiting total damaged milo to 12%. The Corpus Christi Public Elevator and ADM is open this week for milo trucks from 8 to 4:45. Your commodity news and information is brought to you by John Tuggle, 800-288-4453.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 this spring, while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
We're on the line with Sean Goswat at Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Sean, how was the sheep and goat sale?
That went good, JR. We ended up with, I think somewhere around 32 or 300. Market, I just call it steady all the way through. You know, the better kids kind of bring up to 460. Might have been one bunch bring 465 or 70. Last week we had a couple bunch, those real fancy ones bring a little bit more. But overall, as far as what the quality and what we had here, it was steady the last week on the kids. Feeder kids was the same way. Kind of feeder kids might have been just a tick higher. Had a lot of feeder kids bring over $4. So I thought that was awful good. Lamb market was steady. I quoted it steady from last week, kind of bring from 330 to 360, 70, 80 all day. So I thought that was awful good. Billy market was a tick higher. Just kind of bring up to 250 to 280 or 90 on some of the lighter ones. So I thought that was good. Nanny market was steady, kind of from depending on the flesh, from $1.25 to up to $3 on some of them lighter carcass ones. Some of the lighter carcass ones might even brought a little bit more than that. But I thought we got along real well on the sheep and goat end. Good.
What's it look like for cattle?
I'm sure hoping we'll get somewhere around that 1,100, 1,200, what we were talking about. We're still receiving them, and it's still early. It was hot today, so we'll see how they keep rolling in this evening. But that's what we're anticipating in Fredericksburg tomorrow.
All right, Sean Goswat at Gillespie Livestock. We'll visit with you after the sale. In the meantime, tell folks how to get a hold of y'all.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Neighbor, this portion of today's program is brought to you by PMI Jordanton. Call 830-769-1234. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again at PMI Jordanton, 830-769-1234.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen of Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how's the Wednesday cattle sale shaping up?
Oh, looks like we're going to have a decent run. It'll be a little bit on the lighter side. I got right at 400 head in right now, so I think close to 600 probably get it tomorrow. Do have some really nice little young first calf heifer pairs in the mix. Oh, not many of them, 20-something, I guess. Some F1 tiger stripes, and then some just good kind of South Texas crossbred heifers on them. All got calves out of red Angus bulls, but nice little pairs, all come from one place. And then do have a handful of bred heifers, supposed to be bred to black Angus bulls, just some good crossbred heifers, about 19 of them. Got, I guess 70, right at 80 weaned heifers that will sell tomorrow. Just good feeder type heifers. They're going to weigh from 5 to 7, so be right at a load of those weaned heifers if anybody needs any of those. So look like a decent run. Like I said, just a little bit on the lighter side, but still be pretty decent, close to 600, I think.
All right, Kelly, we'll give you a call after the sale and see how it went. In the meantime, tell folks how to get a hold of you.
You can call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047, or you can look us up on the website, and that's PearsallLivestock.com.
Farmers and homeowners, are you struggling with rodents such as pocket gophers and voles? Kaput Products is the solution. Kaput rodent baits are manufactured in America by Symmetrics Limited Corp., a family-owned company. Kaput offers a range of rodent control products to rid your farm and home of rats, mice, voles, gophers, moles, and more. Kaput combo baits are the only products of their kind in the U.S. that eliminate not only the rodent, but also its fleas that potentially carry disease. Kaput's latest EPA-approved bait, called Kaput Rodent and Tick Bait, kills the rodents and their black-legged ticks that may transmit Lyme disease. According to the CDC, Lyme disease infects approximately 600,000 Americans each year. Whatever your rodent problems, check out www.kaputproducts.com for more details, or call 866-442-3467 and make your rodents and their fleas and ticks go kaput. Kaput, kaput.
On the line now with Brian Lunsman of Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, let's preview the sale on Wednesday.
Oh, it's going to be a little bit lighter this week, JR. We kind of went from spring to summer, and even like the guy told me today, he said the cows didn't want to come out from underneath the shade tree. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Kind of anticipating that 500. And sheep and goats, I don't even know where we're going to be at on them. I'm guessing somewhere between 500-700 on them. And it looks like this old calf market's kind of holding its own. And cows, they took a little bit more money off this week. So, we'll see how we turn out.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, that's Brian Lunsman at Seguin Cattle Company. Tell us all the phone numbers.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you after the sale.
You know, neighbor, when I was a little boy, my dad would take me to the lumber yard there in Hart, and I got to walk the aisles while he would make his order. Didn't matter what he needed, whether it was something electrical, whether it was a simple tool like a claw hammer or a saw, whether it was nuts and bolts or screws, whatever he needed to do his repair jobs on the farm, we ended up getting at the local lumber yard. Your local lumber yard is MG Building Materials. And I use the word lumber yard because that's something that people of my generation are familiar with, but they're so much more than a lumber yard. There are 5 locations throughout our region, whether it's a cattle panel or a light bulb for your front porch, or 2x4s and 2x6s and big old sheets of plywood. You can find it at MG Building Materials. Go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for locations near you.
Time now to visit with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, JR. I want to remind your listeners I'm going to have 2 or 3 loads of bred heifers coming off of winter pasture. They will start calving in the fall, 2 low birth weight Angus bulls. There'll be about a load of them that are crossbred 3/4 heifers. We raised them all. And then there will be about a load of tiger stripe Brayford heifers and about a load of chocolate Brayford heifers. We raised every single one of these. They're all cosmetically dehorned, extremely high quality. Let us know if you have an interest. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com. CASAS. CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel. We're on the line now with Carl Herman of Caldwell Livestock. Carl, what do y'all have caught for the sale?
Oh, look like we'll probably have 600-700 tomorrow. A lot of good calves coming in, not a whole lot of cows today, so looks pretty good.
Good deal. How's the pastures looking around your area?
Well, we got some rain Thursday, and they're greened up, and everything looks pretty good.
Good deal. Quality of the cattle pretty good?
So far, they've been really good.
Good deal. Carl Herman at Caldwell Livestock. Give us contact information, Carl.
My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. For the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Very good. I'll give you a call after the sale and see how it went.
I'm Larry Marble with Down on the Farm, and I'm on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. Stephen, there's lots of products at D&D, but you're responsible for a certain portion of them, aren't you?
Yes, sir, sure are. We've got, Larry, the largest stock of farm and ranch equipment in the entire state of Texas.
If folks want to come out and investigate all those products, how do they get a hold of you?
They can call us at 830-379-7340, extension 260, and ask for any of our sales associates.
On the line now with Gary Butler of Nixon Livestock. Gary, how was the cattle sale Monday?
Well, the head count was a little short due to Mother's Day, but we had 478 head total, 86 cows and 8 bulls. Calf market looked like it was steady, pretty active. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.63 to 2 1/4. Heifers, $1.40 to $1.80. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.38 to $1.83. Heifers, $1.25 to $1.78. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.42 to $1.71. Heifers, $1.37 to $1.64. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.44 to $1.73. Heifers, $1.32 to $1.60. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.42 to $1.61. Heifers, $1.21 to $1.73. 7 and 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.37 to $1.51. Heifers were $1.03 to $1.19. On the cow deal, like I said, had 86 cows. Best cow Monday was 84 cents. Slaughtered bulls, 84 to $1.06. Stock of cow, didn't have very many to choose from. Palpated cow, 600 to 1,000. And the pairs the same way, 3 1/4 to $1,000.
All right, Gary, good deal. Well, if somebody wants to market their cattle there in Nixon, how do they get a hold of you?
You can get us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details.
We're on the line now with Henry Pickett of the Abilene Livestock Auction. Henry, how was your cattle sale?
Oh, it ended up pretty good. We ended up with 1,205 cattle with 290 cows and packer bulls. The highlight of the sale was some weaned calves. The 525 to 50 pound steers had been weaned for a while. 2 rounds of shots bring $1.60 to $1.70. Their heifer mates weighing in the 450s bring up to $1.70 also. Packer cows and bulls were steady to $2 to $3 higher. And plainer cattle are still continuously falling every week. You know, these crossbreds and these Corinthians and Longhorns, but it's still pretty good considering the drought we're in.
Well, Henry, what you got on tap for next week? Anything on the radar yet?
Oh, we've had a few calls. They're just playing it week by week. We've got a good chance of rain starting tonight and tomorrow and the next day. If we're happen to get a pretty good rain, they might try to hold on to them, but several guys complete sellouts. You know, they have 40 or 50 cows and calves. They're got some of them have feed and no water, and some of them have water and no feed. So it's just kind of a bad deal.
Yeah. All right. Well, Henry, in the meantime, if folks want to contact you about consigning something, how do they get a hold of you?
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my mobile number is 940-733-8208.
Shotgun look at the grains in Corpus Christi. Milo, D's plus 55, 1382. Yellow corn, July plus 90, 865. And wheat, July plus 120, 1295. I'm J.R. Gully in for Larry Marble. Thank you for joining us today here on Down on the Farm Radio.